travelers. We are fairies here to guide you on your journey throughout the land.
It is a mystical land of wonder and merriment. Were we fairies?
Wait a minute. We're fairies?
Yes, we are magical and ethereal fairies. We prance through the woods and sing at the moon and...
I don't want to be a fairy.
Well, you are a fairy. The tale we're here to tell today is about a king and a queen. It's a tale of...
As a fairy, does that mean I can fly? I've always wanted to fly.
We are flightless fairies.
Okay, so I'm a flightless fairy, so I'm like an ostrich. Or a penguin? Yes! As a fairy, I must have some superpowers, like incredible strength, or the power to read minds, or run incredibly fast.
We have the power to tell an enchanted story.
And sometimes cause a little bit of mischief.
That's not really as cool as super strength. So, are we going to tell one of these stories? There are a lot of great stories in here. Snow White, Beauty and the Beast, Rapunzel. Hey, these stories are awesome. How about we tell Jack and the Beanstalk? I love the giant in that story. Beep, bye, bo, bum. I smell the blood of someone who's no fun.
No, our tale is not in this book, but this book will be in our tale.
Our tale is not in this book, but this book will be in our tale, huh? Did you get that line out of a fortune cookie? I'm confused.
Wait and see, for the story is about to begin.
It's about time.
We must do the magic fairy tale enchanted fairy tale dance to start the show.
Yes, we must.
No. No more enchanted fairy dance. And telling the whole story, that sounds like a lot of work. How about we get a narrator? She can tell the story, and we can occasionally interject wit and mischief. Besides, there's some good food backstage.
What kind of food?
Grapes, crackers, fancy cheeses.
Do they free cheese?
Yep.
This is a fabulous idea.
We'll get a narrator.
With a sprinkle of this magic pixie dust, our story will begin.
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there lived a benevolent king and queen.
I present you King Barnabas!
And Queen Mildred.
Compassionate and kind, their love grew stronger day by day. They spread peace and harmony throughout the land as they ruled their loyal subjects hand in hand, and simple pleasures occupied their mind.
Your bonsai tree looks divine, my dear.
Thank you. It looks like you're making fine progress on that jigsaw puzzle.
I got another puzzle piece in.
They reigned through the years with grace and dignity, much admired and adored. And everywhere they went, the crowds would cheer.
It is a wonderful kingdom.
Yes, it is.
There was only one thing wrong in this perfect fairy tale. To be accurate, one thing multiplied by 4, and the 4 multiplied the wrong by so much more, to the point where the royal couple's best efforts all seemed doomed to fail. Haphazardly ever after,
words of reprimand. We gave them love and wealth and self-esteem.
Haphazardly ever after, we're puzzled, confused, perplexed. A king and a queen caught up in between, the mood of their rude and bad attitude. The frenzy has fixed the end of our wits. Prepare yourself for all that haphazardly ever
Get out of my room!
It's not my fault. You did it. I'm telling.
Just stop touching my stuff!
You are so obnoxious.
It sounds like the children are at it again.
It sounds like we live in a royal zoo.
Ouch! That's my hair. Could have fooled me. It looks like a bird's nest. Ever heard of bathing? Hey, don't kick me. Ow! Let go of my nose.
Out of desperation and desire to have a happy family, King Barnabas and Queen Mildred called in another royal therapist. Yes, you heard me right. I said another royal therapist.
I sure hope this royal therapist can help. The children have been simply unbearable.
I hope this royal therapist is better than the last three. They never came back after the first session.
They probably ran far, far away from our four little monsters. Your Majesties, the royal therapist is here.
Oh good, send her in.
I present to you the royal therapist. Your Majesties, I am here to serve you. What is the problem, and how may I help? Thank you for coming. It's the children. They're just so, they're,
I'll just call for them. Royal servants, please fetch the children.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I'll get the royal cattle prod if necessary.
What was that?
That was the children.
Oh my.
I'm hurrying. Just get off my case already.
You don't have to be so bossy.
Yeah, what's with the whole royal servant, I'm so cool attitude?
I was totally gonna take a royal nap, and now you're making us do stuff.
I present to you the royal children. Children, this is the new royal therapist. It's a pleasure to meet you. I look forward to our journey of self-discovery together.
Whatever.
Now, please behave for this nice royal therapist. Now sit, children.
Yes, Mother. We will behave.
Just like we always do.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Huh? What?
They're all yours. Good luck.
Yes, my brave soul, good luck.
Thank you, sir, but I'm a trained professional. I don't need good luck. Your Majesties, please control yourselves. You must stop. Please. Everyone sit back down. Now, this is my first session with you.
And probably your last. That's because I had the last 3 royal therapists fed to the royal dragon. And from the looks of you, I think the dragon will be getting a meal pretty quickly.
I'm not so easily intimidated. I'm not someone you can scare. I've come to see you rehabilitated. A need I see you all share.
Yeah, I'm totally telling Mom that you did that. If you do, I'll tell Dad that you totally took out the royal carriage without asking, crashed it, and blamed it on the Duke of Beef Wellington.
I see you acting with pent-up aggression. It's very common these days. We'll hear how you each feel throughout the session and find I would like to get to know everyone and hopefully not get fed to the royal dragon or any other royal beast. So let's go around and calmly introduce ourselves and say why we are unhappy.
I'm the radiant Princess Cinnamon, and none are worthy of me. They come to woo more boo than coo. I'm bored with their poor flattery. I need treasures, castles by the score. When offered 3, I need at least a dozen more. Next one gave this trinket. I think it just might work to stop the door, or possibly a paperweight.
Thank you, Princess Cinnamon. Princess, would you like to go next and follow your sister?
I'm the bestest Princess Peppermint, more beautifuler than her. She calls me number 2, but I'm more intelligenter. She bats her eyes and then she struts her stuff, flips her fluffy hair. I swear that I have had enough. It's frustrating and flirterating. Her whole life's full of fountain fluff. What kind of name is Princess Cinnamon anyway? It's better than Princess Peppermint, you goofy babbling candy cane. Well, why don't you just sit your Princess Cinnamon buns down and be quiet?
Now, let's all be pleasant. No need to act like an uncouth peasant.
Why, oh why was I born into this family? Tortured by my 3 siblings, so clueless and lame. Their petty needs on and nauseam to me. We have nothing in common but 2 parents and our name.
Let's just give one of your brothers a turn. How about you, fine prince?
I don't introduce myself. I present to you Prince Hairgel. Hargel, the I is silent. Please, get it right. My apologies. I pronounce to you Prince Hargel. I'm the dashing and spectacularly handsome prince. Unhappy from the jealousy I have to face. And the jabs from all my siblings make me smart and wince. I can't wait to get away from them and leave this place.
Do we really have to, listen to this?
Have I mentioned my hair? Or my perfect teeth?
Are you finished yet?
You just don't understand what it's like to be good looking. No, you really don't understand.
Why, you pompous, arrogant fool!
Exactly what language do you
The
speak?
dragon is getting hungry.
Come, let's stop this fighting. It's time to heal and start reuniting. Let's just all take a deep breath and let your other brother speak.
Prince Slacker, wake up!
Wait, what time is it? Is it lunchtime yet? I'll just have a royal large pizza with everything on it. Wait, it's my turn. Being a prince is too much like working. My best skills are sleeping and shirking. I'm always late and procrastinate. I never rule the time and I never rule the day. Keeping up with our responsibilities doesn't lessen utility. So you can keep the crown, you can keep the rules. I'd rather spin in the drinks by the pool.
Why are you so lazy? It's so embarrassing.
Well, at least he's not mean like you.
Who are you calling me?
What's the hair? And the nose, and especially the teeth.
Why I ought to? Oops. Looks like you tripped and fell on your Princess Cinnamon bun. You already used that joke. Well, it's funny. No, it's not.
Why, oh why, was I born into this family? Tortured by my 3 siblings, so clueless and lame. Their petty needs on and nauseam to me. Those 3 all share the blame for my anger, pain, and shame. We have nothing in common.
You asked for it.
Not my ruffles! Please stop! Please! Ah!
Sadly, this continued for hours. There was arguing.
That's my hairbrush.
No, it's mine.
I had it first.
Well, I have it now.
There was whining.
Why am I in this family? Why?
And there was fighting.
I'm prettier. No, I'm prettier. I am.
Eventually, the king and queen came back to check on the poor royal therapist.
Excuse me, royal therapist? We've come to check on your progress. Oh my, Barnabas, come quickly.
What have the children done now?
Your children, they're evil. No, they're worse than evil. They're beyond description. My mind is muddled, my nerves are shot, my brain befuddled, it's got diddly squat. My thoughts in tatters, my hair's a mess. I'm overwhelmed with waves of helplessness. I can barely breathe, I can hardly think. Your four unruly, truly crazy, mean and lazy royal brats have pushed this shrink right to the brink.
You must be exaggerating. They can't possibly be that bad.
Now, Mildred, you know they're a handful.
I know psychosis and mania. I've treated those in Transylvania. The worst neuroses, delirium. Inside the beggar's sanitarium. But your brood's far worse as they prevent drink. Your four unruly, truly crazy, mean and lazy royal rats have pushed this shrink right to the brink.
We know they're a handful, but really.
We're at our wits' end. We've given them everything.
How could they end up this way? With parents so thoughtful and kind. It's like some tragic farce at play. While their frantic antics drove me out of my mind. They insult as they humiliate, berate and bully while they bargain bait. I'm quaking still from their aftermath, while they're prancing freely down their psychopath. Not a shred of conscience, their manners stink. Just show me the moat and I'll jump in the drink. I'll end all this madness before you can blink. Your four unruly, truly crazy, mean and lazy royal rats have pushed this shrink right to the brink. Oh, please don't feed me to the royal dragon. No, I'd rather be fed to the royal dragon than be in the same room with your children again. Ah! Dragon?
What is she talking about?
Princess Cinnamon.
So that's what happened to the other royal therapist.
What are we going to do?
I don't know, my dear. I don't know.
The king and queen were foiled as the months so quickly passed. They worked hard to keep their lives harmonious, but their spoiled brood stayed acrimonious. But their next plan was to marry off and fast.
Your father and I have arranged for several worthy suitors to come meet you. Each of them has been handpicked and would make a wonderful spouse.
I hope this works.
My darling, we shall see. Princess Cinnamon? present to you the Duke of Cranberry.
Nice to meet you, milady.
Yeah, whatever. What are you worth?
My lovely princess, I assure to you that I am an extremely wealthy man. See these bags that my good assistant carries? They are full of gold and jewels that I have brought for you as a gift.
Not enough. Don't insult me. Leave at once.
Are you sure you don't want this gold?
Take it.
Do you have any idea how many stairs there are in this castle? It's just my back.
Get out!
Okay, Princess Cinnamon, surely one of these men meets your needs. There's the Duke of Salisbury Steak. He has a diamond mine.
Not rich enough.
How about Baron von Split Pea? He's the heir of 2 kingdoms in the north.
Also not rich enough. And I do think I can smell his breath from here.
Look at him. He's the Earl of Red Snapper.
Definitely not rich enough. And rather strange looking. Is that hair on top of his head, or did a wild beast climb up there and take a nap? Mother, none of these men are worthy of me.
This is hopeless. Prince Hargel, I present to you the lovely Princess Ambrosia.
Welcome, Princess. I must say that I do look stunning today. Don't you agree?
Well, yes, I guess you do.
I'm not sure you've noticed my outfit. It is hand-tailored out of the finest material. Of course, I have to have all my clothes custom-made to fit my incredibly large muscles.
I noticed that you have flowers.
Oh, I almost forgot. I brought these flowers for myself. Don't they really bring out the color in my eyes?
I suppose they do.
Could you hand me that Russian mirror over there? Could you move? You're blocking my light.
I have never been so insulted in all of my life.
Next. Prince Slacker?
Don't even bother. I'm almost to the final level of angry peasants on my royal smartphone.
One more try. Princess Peppermint? I present to you Prince Chowder.
Greetings, beautiful princess. I do believe that destiny has brought us together, for I'm looking for a princess that will help run my kingdom and be my true equal.
Equal to what?
Well, my equal. I mean equality. My lovely Buttercup, 1 + 1 = love.
I didn't know there was going to be any math on this date. If I had known there was going to be math quiz stuff, I would have, studied or something. So why don't you just go back to your genius kingdom with your fancy words and your mathematactics and just go be Prince Smarty Pants by yourself?
But I was just...
No. Get out! So thinking he's all better than me and stuff.
That didn't go really well.
Can't give up.
Never been so slighted in all my life. I'm a catch, I'm a prize, I'm a find.
Short-sighted, she be lucky to be my wife. That selfish girl is out of her mind.
He's a narcissist, you can't see past his own nose. I'm a sight, I'm a star, I'm a jewel. I'd spurn him like a leopard if he did propose.
Anyone who would shun me is a fool.
My parents never hear me. My opinions always dip. They're trying to disappear me to some smarty pants strip.
My parents did bequeath me my beauty, it's a curse, and marrying beneath me would make matters worse. Their suitors never suit me, they're tacky or they're strange. I'd rather have them shoot me than marry a spouse they arrange.
My father is so stupid, mother has a clue. I tell them they're not Cupid till my face has turned blue.
My parents go for frumpy, cut out of their same cloth. I go for kind of grumpy and a little bit gaunt.
Their suitors never suit me. They're ugly or they're rude. Their conversations mute me. They're dull or too old, or they smell or they're crude.
I want to marry for love and attraction. I want to marry for passion and romance. I want that feeling of total satisfaction, not a dental extraction. Why won't my parents please give me the chance?
Fearless people, jumpy, anointed fire. I've got land, I've got wealth, I've got power. Their arrogance will never be satisfied. I hope their pompous lives are sour. She didn't suit me. She's flushed and rash. I prefer they execute me than live out my days with a permanent rash. I want to marry for love and attraction. People jump me, I'm mortified. I want to marry for passion and romance. I've got wealth, I've got power. I want that feeling of total satisfaction. No satisfaction or a dental extraction. I hope the pompous life ultra sour. My parents, please give me a chance. I just want a chance.
We find the king and queen perplexed. A pair of cupids they were not. But seeing their children never leave the nest was a sight that was frightening at the very best. So their next plan was to pray they might be taught.
I present to you the royal teachers.
We are here to teach, to train, to discipline, to educate.
We will turn these children into proper princes and princesses.
Because at the core, it's all about the kids.
Yes, no excuses. Every child, whatever it takes.
A proper princess shall be called upon to sing the ballad of our kingdom. It is our kingdom's most important and precious song. So let us practice it. I will sing it first, and then you may follow.
No, I am like a really, really awesome singer. So I'll just totally do it on my own.
As you wish, Your Highness. Please proceed when you are ready.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Our kingdom is so porcupine. Here the sun shall always wine, with stone castles strong and high. Our flags, they touch the pie. Our kingdom is so obscure, one can hear the...
Stop! You're singing, or no, you're screeching all the words incorrectly. Our kingdom is so divine. It is not a porcupine. Here the sun shall always shine, not wine. Our castles are not wrong, they're strong. And our flags don't touch a pie, they touch the sky. And finally, our kingdom will endure. It is not obscure. This lesson is over.
All princes must know how to defend a kingdom. Today's lesson will be on the proper use of a shield. A shield can be a very valuable weapon. Would you stop looking at yourself in the reflection of the shield?
Why, are you jealous?
Let's continue. The first technique is to hold the shield like this and please, I beg you, pay attention!
What did you say?
As I was explaining, the first technique is to hold the shield like this. Watch carefully while I demonstrate. Where are the princes? Who are you two?
We're like members of the state troop. I do the what?
Enough! Remove yourselves, or I have you thrown in the royal dungeon!
It is important for all princesses to learn proper etiquette. So, let's work on how to sip tea. You pick up the pot, pour it into the cup, gently pick the cup up, pinky. Princess Cinnamon, it is your turn.
It can use more sugar.
Then the royal teachers fled the castle, never to be seen again.
Why, I've never in my life, they're monsters!
Unteachable, unreachable, they're simply dreadful creatures.
They're terrible, unbearable, the bane of all we teachers. Contestable, detestable, their minds severely lacking.
Obstreperous, cantankerous, delusional and slacking.
Our backs against the wall, our toes up on the ledge. To jump or fall, their cancer wall has pushed us to the edge. Just horrible, deplorable, our patience is in tatters. It matters not, those misbegot mad hatters all a lot. One final thought, one short but not, those spoiled royals can't be taught.
The king and queen have struck out thrice. Now they don't know where else to turn. Peace and quiet are a distant dream. They've become sucked dry of all their self-esteem. Soon they'll reach their limit. No more playing nice.
I can't seem to finish my jigsaw puzzle.
That's because you bought the puzzle for 7-year-olds.
Mother, there is nothing good in the royal refrigerator.
We just had it filled yesterday.
Cinnamon, give me that back. I'm telling Mother.
I too am struggling with this bonsai tree. There's just too many distractions in this castle.
There is nothing good on the royal 20-foot flat-screen TV. I'm bored.
You're a loser.
Brother dude, that's way uncool.
Everyone just please try to get along.
Mother, look what Cinnamon did to my best dress. Father, look at what Peppermint did to the royal flowers and the poor royal teddy.
The mystical and mysterious fairies have returned to our story.
We are here with magic pixie dust to freeze the action and bring a twist to this tale.
I still don't know how I got stuck with this fairy part.
The king and queen are so sad.
They need our help. Will you leave this book of fairy tales behind as a guide?
How's this book gonna help?
Watch and wonder and see how a book can change one's destiny.
Hurry, my fanciful friends. Our time is coming to an end.
The king and queen continued to ponder about what to do with their difficult children. They hoped for a miracle.
We must do something to fix this family.
Yes, we need some kind of miracle.
The plot will change once the queen finds the book.
I'm so excited. It's almost hard to look.
I still don't see how this book is gonna help the king and queen.
The book. It's supposed to be in the play.
This foolish blunder is going to ruin everything.
Oops.
What are we going to do?
What has had to happen? All hope is lost.
Don't worry, I can totally fix this. Just give me some of that magic potato dust, I'll freeze everyone and put the book back. Problem solved.
It's pixie dust, and we're out.
This story is a tragedy, without a doubt.
Okay, just let me think. I've got it. I can sneak into the castle, place the book by the queen, and be back before you know it.
Oh, brave fairy, you would do that?
It would be wonderful, but you mustn't be seen, for it is very dangerous for a fairy to enter a fairy tale without pixie dust.
I'm on it. Just let me write a few things down first. There, I'll do it. But the narrator needs to sing this introduction for me. I wrote it myself.
Certainly.
Whatever needs to be done.
Suddenly a magical but very manly fairy entered the scene. He was a cross between a linebacker and a U.S. Marine. Strong and masculine but stealthy and light on his feet. He wouldn't rest till his top secret mission was complete. To remain undetected as he snuck the book right next to the queen.
What is that?
It's a giant, disgusting bug!
Kill it!
They thought I was a bug. It was terrible. Don't make me go back out there.
What's this? This book is fascinating.
Yes, it is.
It was a success.
Let us hide and watch what wonders will unfold.
The king and queen were mesmerized. They devoured page after page. Every story was filled with hope and knavery. As good conquered wicked wrongs and knavery. They could see how their destiny could be realized.
We should be like one of these fairy tale families.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Who is that?
That is Snow White.
I'm way prettier than this Snow White. And why is she hanging out with all those short, bearded guys? That's just wrong.
The king and queen loved the stories. They depicted the life they dreamed of, the life that they were now determined to have.
Who is that dude?
This dude is a brave prince rescuing a princess. He's traveled great miles on horseback, fought ferocious beasts, scaled great walls to free his true love. Maybe you should do something like this.
Hold on. Nah, sounds like a lot of work.
work. Say, do we have any royal cookies left?
Go away!
It's not like a prince. To want a little snack.
As the king and queen poured page after page, they noticed a common theme in the stories.
In this story, there's an unhappiness, but then some sort of magic or spell brings about happiness again.
Yes, you're right. It's magic that makes it all better.
The Royal Magic Mirror!
Royal servants, please fetch the Royal Magic Mirror.
I present to you the Royal Magic Mirror.
Let us just tie it up a little bit.
I'm clean enough, okay?
Mirror, mirror that never fails. Tell me, are you familiar with fairy tales?
Why, yes I am. I do believe my cousin even played a role in one of them. However, her negative attitude reflects poorly on our family. Ha! Get it? We're mirrors, and I said she reflects poorly on our family. I've only been on stage a few minutes, and I'm already knocking around the park.
Mirror, mirror, please be serious.
In today's serious business news, the Dow Jones Industrial Average increased by 1.37%, helping recover from previous losses in the private sector. And in other serious news...
Would you stop that?
We want to be like these. Are you capable of the magic that's in these tales?
No, I am not. I mainly specialize in card tricks and attempts at predicting the weather. For that kind of magic, you need the fairy godmother.
Yes, and how do I get in touch with this fairy godmother?
The sky above, the ground below. I must tell you, I don't know.
What actually are you good for?
Wow, look at that great mirror.
Get out of here! Is there any other way that we can contact the fairy godmother?
Gaze upon the royal sofa, and you shall find the one with knowledge to fill your mind.
The royal children, knowledge, you're a worse magic mirror than I thought.
Psst. No, use Prince Slacker's royal smartphone to help bring the fairy godmother to your home.
Very clever, mirror, very clever. Now give me that. You're always wasting time in here. What is this foolish game anyway?
It's called Angry Peasants. See, you pull back the slingshot and launch the angry peasants at the mean goats.
This is ridiculous, but it's also oh so addictive. Look, I hit the tower.
You did it.
Now, if I can just hit the second tower, I'll get the blast of those pesky goats, and a queen should not be playing such lowbrow games. At least not till I'm backstage. Now, how do I use this thing to contact Fairy Godmother?
So Prince Slacker helped his parents contact the fairy godmother. Before they could say bippity-boppity-boo, she arrived.
It's my turn! No, it's my turn. You've had it the past 7 times.
I have not. You're lying.
Yes, you have.
Give it to me.
I haven't had it a single time.
Oh, that's so true.
Blah. So rude and obnoxious.
Shush. Shush.
I present to you Miss Fairy Godmother.
Somebody need a little magic. Does somebody need a wish, a potion, or spell? No need to look further, there isn't any other. I am your one and only fairy godmother. Does somebody need a little magic? Some sorcery, wizardry, I've got it on sale. I'll conjure some fancy, get chancy with the mojo. To show the devil I'm good to go, I'll play it like a yo-yo.
We're so happy you came. We want to make our families like the families in these tales. Can you do that?
Fairy tales, that's my middle name. I'm the best in the business, the top of the heap. Many your travails, that's a whole other game. Impossible things, well, they don't come cheap.
I've heard enough of this. See ya, fairy lady. I
make like a banana and leave.
Wait, I have a few nose hairs that need trimming.
Wait, where's everyone going? Wait for me!
Does somebody need a watch of magic? It seems I'll be digging deep into my bag of tricks. I'll need my strongest jinxes, my hoodwinks and my hexes, my hieroglyphs, my runes and tunes, and everything in excess. Now, as I was saying, this fairy tale is going to be a big job.
A big job?
How big a job? Well, first you're gonna have to check with the Royal City Hall to see if this area is even zoned for fairy tales. Then you're gonna need to get permits. Permits? Yes! You don't think you can just do a fairy tale without permits, do you? And for a job this size, there's gonna be a whole lot of materials. Okay, Royal servants, take this down. I'll need 3 gold balls of butterfly sweat, a ground numbing foam baked in a baguette, the clip from the tip of a unicorn horn, a firstborn sheep shorn, and near blue corn, mermaid breath to fill 12 silver jars, dust from all 10 Capricorn stars, the 7 petal from a rainbow blossom, crinkle root, magic flute, petrified possum, a grim valley crystal, and a saber-toothed tusk, a pot of dragon snot, and minotaur musk, the bit from an enchanted apricot, a longest hint of hair, and a sailor's knot. Total. This is what your happily ever after fairy tale will cost.
Wow, that sure is a big number. I'm not so sure I've ever seen so many zeros in my life.
That's a lot more than I had in mind.
Well, that's just your first payment, but we should be able to start 3 weeks from Thursday. And if the weather holds, we should have this fairy tale finished in about 11 months.
11 months? For one fairy tale? I'm not sure the audience will stick around much longer, let alone 11 months.
You're trying to make the audience stay? I do magic, not miracles. Give me a call if you change your mind. Toodaloo!
The king and queen's hopes were shattered. Happiness had been within their reach, but now it was as far away as yesterday's sunset. So the king did what all depressed kings do.
I can't take it anymore! I'm going golfing!
The queen did what all depressed queens do. She grabbed a bag of royal chips, sat on the royal sofa, and watched the royal 20-foot flat-screen TV. It was during her third bag of chips that an advertisement came on that renewed her sense of hope.
Here at Enchanted Depot, happily ever after is on every shelf, down every aisle.
We offer nothing but the best spells, potions, and magic for all of your fairy tale needs.
Need a frog turned into a prince? We've got a potion for that. Need to spin some straw into gold? Not a problem.
Our specially trained staff are ready to meet all of your do-it-yourself fairy tale needs.
Just send your order at via Enchanted Paper Airplane, and we'll have it ready for you to pick up. We bring happily ever after to all your stories.
So we'll see you at Enchanted Depot.
That's it. We'll get supplies from Enchanted Depot and create our own fairy tale.
The queen grabbed a piece of purple parchment off the table and started to devise a plan. She planned every detail that it would take her family from disaster to happily ever after. She listed all the items she'd need from the Enchanted Depot. When she finished, she summoned the royal page named Paige.
Hello, Your Majesty. How may I serve you?
Now, Penelope, what I have here is a very important list of items I need you to pick up from Enchanted Depot.
Yes, Your Majesty. What minor detail? My name is Paige. Remember, Paige the Page.
I'm sorry, Peggy. Now, this mission is extremely important to the royal family.
I understand, Your Majesty, that I'm Paige.
I knew I could trust you, Pam. Now be off, and may the luck of the kingdom be with you.
Excuse me, ma'am, don't I need the list?
No, Patsy. I will be sending the list via Enchanted Paper Airplane. That way the items will be ready for you when you arrive. Now, I've had the royal servants fetch you the fastest horse in the kingdom.
Thank you. I'll do my best.
Now to send the list.
The queen held the enchanted airplane up high and aimed. When she felt the time was right, she released it. As the airplane left her hand, it carried all their hopes and dreams. With happily ever after as its goal, sailed woods and mountains past the pole to Enchanted Depot, where it finally came to land.
Haphazardly ever after, where puzzled, confused, perplexed, a king and a queen caught up in between the mood of their rude and bad attitude, the frenzy amidst the end of our wits. Prepare yourself for all that haphazardly ever after.
At Enchanted Depot, the employees Mo, Poe, and Ro were working hard to meet the needs of their do-it-yourself fairy tale customers.
The shipment of witches' brooms just came in. Great, just place them over there next to the crystal balls and the laughing roses. Whoa! Stay. Good broom. Sometimes these brooms are mine to their own. Stop playing around over there. Have you ordered the procrastination spells yet? No, but I promise I'll do it tomorrow. That reminds me. Have the enchanted airplane orders come in? Yes, Rose up on the roof catching them now.
Come here, you little enchanted airplane. Gotcha. Woo, this is hard work. I wonder who thought of this idea. Well, I guess it's better than our last idea, enchanted cannonballs.
Well, your break's over. Let's start putting the orders together. What took you so long?
Heavy winds, a few flying drags, and about 8 dozen flying airplane orders.
You've come to Enchanted Depot. We open our doors to you. We don't carry paint, we don't carry glue, and every nail or screw. You've come to Enchanted Depot with magic down every aisle. Your wish, our command, all man with a smile, our fantasy mercantile.
How can we be of assistance, kind sir?
A need me is for
bag of magic beans for a mischievous boy named Jack. The best that you carry, no in between, two rows stuck to the clouds and back.
I personally guarantee it. Just make sure to watch out for mean, nasty giants if you choose to climb after planting.
Oh, I will.
You've come to Enchanted Depot. We cater to every need. Just keep your receipt. There's no need to plead. All wishes are guaranteed. And how may I help you, ma'am?
I've come for an apple, the poisonous kind. It's a gift to you, box and wrap. I'll give to a princess I have in mind. She's going to sleep for an infinite nap.
They come in red and green.
Now, which ones are on sale?
The red ones.
No, I will take one red one. Oh, and I have a coupon.
Certainly. Who is this, the chief witch of the West?
Here you go.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Please refill my pixie dust, do it quick, I've a fairy tale in quite a state. The end of our wit spring, this does the trick, now I have to dash home before I'm too late. Hey, that audience looks familiar. Thanks, you're a lifesaver.
Here at Enchanted Depot, there's everything magic for you. The latest in tricks to build or to fix by the young ones of Merlin tattoo.
It's good to see you again so soon, Master Sorcerer.
This lamp is defective, I brought it back. The genie is worthless as well. The tight quarters make her a maniac. I think she's in need of a powerful spell.
That happens every once in a while. Ouch! She poked my eye. Enchanted Depot will gladly give you a new lamp.
Here's my receipt. I'll just take one of those flying carpets instead. It's perfect for my Arabian fairy tale and makes muting in traffic a breeze.
Come to Enchanted Depot, and you're looking quite the sight. Your pumpkin is here, all gilded and bright, enchanted for someone's delight.
Is this what you ordered?
Excellent craftsmanship as always. I'll need another carriage for a certain princess, so she'll end up with her loving prince. This little trick of mine has made me a fortune.
It seems like everyone's making princess fairy tales these days,
where the poor helpless princess is saved by a prince strong embrace. I much prefer when she wields the sword and the dragon she slays. When I write the story, the prince is the one she must save.
Excuse me, I'm not a princess and I don't need rescuing, but I do need my order filled out.
Oh, sorry. We need to see you come in.
You've come to Enchanted Depot, where shopping is never in vain. Admire my phone, try our new campaign, sent in by Enchanted Airplane.
I'm here to pick up an order for Queen Mildred. She sent it in via Enchanted Airplane.
Oh yes, we have it right here. That's one seeping potion, one Prince Jukebox spell, Rapunzel hair lotion, some fresh and more towel, one love potion, 9 in the pentacle stand, one gypsy rose wine, and one magic lamp. Oh dear, we seem to be missing the magic lamp. I'll be right back with it.
Oh, it's right here. Thank you, I appreciate all you've done for me.
Ma'am, I have your lamp. Where'd she go?
It looked like she left and took the broken lamp.
That should make for an interesting fairy tale.
Here at Enchanted Depot, there's everything magic for you. The latest in tricks to build or to fix, for hammers and Merlin tattoo. With daily promotions on charms, spells, and potions, a do-it-yourself witch's brew, where fairy tales always come true.
supplies from the Enchanted Depot, the page named Paige bravely rode back. She rode over the river and through the woods and back to the royal castle. Meanwhile, the queen was working hard on her fairy tale plan when the king returned from golfing.
I hate golf.
Oh, Barnabas, I've had the most amazing idea.
The queen told the king all about her plan and how she ordered supplies from the Enchanted Depot to create a do-it-yourself fairy tale. The king thought her plan was brilliant.
I think that's brilliant.
Thank you, darling. But I do have one question for you.
What is it?
My king, my king, my king, oh my charming, strong and handsome, my sweet and loving king, beyond comparison. I did miss you oh so much today, for golfing took you so far away. Before my song is done, must know if you scored a hole in one.
Don't talk about my golf game. I was abysmal.
Oh my poor darling, I've read this glorious book, how a fairy tale's created. It's true, just take a look. Instructions old and young. Fairy tales can be done as a musical. Think King and I are that Susan, where every word is sung, and they slip so sweetly off the tongue. Sometimes dramatical, sometimes ecstatical, aristocratical, or operatical.
Do you really think this can work?
Absolutely. And look what I've taught the royal servants to do.
We'll sing and dance, create romance, bring the hills alive with music. We'll flirt and play like Chevrolet, and we'll do Camelot. We'll give it all we've got. I'll be your Guinevere, you'll be my Lancelot. My king, my king, my king, we'll write a happy ending. The wedding bells will ring for our four progeny. We'll do a clever mix and match. We'll endeavor for the perfect match. We'll make a recipe, find a he for she and a she for me, and then finally it will be just you and me.
Suddenly, the page named Paige returned to the royal castle. The king and queen were elated to see her.
Oh, Patsy, you've returned.
Yes, Your Majesty. I rode nonstop 3 days and 3 nights.
I can never thank you enough. You have no idea what you've done for us. And all I can say is, you stink. 3 days and 3 nights on horseback, and you were quite ripe. I would take a shower.
Yes, Your Majesty. I promise to use lots of royal soap.
The king and queen placed all of their do-it-yourself fairy tale supplies on the table. The queen consulted the fairy tale books a few more times to double-check her plan.
It seems like everything is perfect.
Dear, tell me one more time on how this fairy tale will work.
The magic on this table will help us create the fairy tale we've always dreamed of. First, Princess Cinnamon will drink the Blue Sweet Dreams potion. This will make her fall asleep for an extremely long time. But eventually, her true love will come and awaken her with a kiss. They will move out, get married, and we will live happily ever after.
I love it.
This one's a little bit trickier, but it seemed to work well, according to the book. Princess Peppermint will drink the Rapunzel Special. This will make her hair grow very, very long. Then we simply lock her in a 200-foot tower with no way out.
That sounds good to me.
That's not all. According to the book, a prince will come, scale the tower using her hair, and they will get married, move out, and we will live happily ever after.
You are amazing.
Now for Prince Harjul. The Kermit cocktail potion is for him. When he drinks it, he will be transformed into a frog. Then we will release him in the pond out back. Eventually, a princess will come, kiss him, turn him back into a prince. They will get married, move out, and we will live happily ever after.
This just keeps getting better and better and better. But what are we supposed to do about Prince Slacker?
Prince Slacker is the easiest one. He simply needs to rub this magic lamp 3 times, and a genie will appear and grant him 3 wishes. We will make sure one of those wishes is for a princess to fall in love with Prince Slacker.
A genie is gonna make a princess fall in love with Prince Slacker? That is some powerful magic.
It is. And just to be safe, I got a love potion as well. 1 sip will make the drinker fall madly in love with the first person he or she sees. And so, your wonderful wife has thought of everything.
My dear, this is a brilliant plan, but don't you think it's unnecessarily complicated?
That's how fairy tales work. And besides, what could possibly go wrong?
That was the plan. At least that was what was supposed to happen. But things rarely happen the way we planned them to. That goes for you, for me, and especially King Barnabas and Queen Mildred. Now, let me tell you what actually happened.
Now, to start our fairy tales. How do fairy tales start? I know, with that famous grand line, I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. That's not right. I have it. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. No. I got it a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. That's not even close. Oh, I get it. Once upon a time, there were 2 princesses and 2 princes. Now please sit, children.
We have some exciting news.
How long is this going to take?
We are going to create our own fairy tale.
Like, do I look like I want to be in Little Red Riding Hood or something? I think not.
You must follow our instructions very carefully.
This is the stupidest idea yet. I mean, who wants to be in a fairy tale?
Princess Cinnamon, please don't touch that.
Why not? I'll do whatever I want.
She drank the wrong potion. It was the love potion.
Princess Cinnamon will fall madly in love with the first person she sees. Quick, cover her eyes.
Too late.
You. Come here.
Me?
Yes, you.
Okay.
What's your name?
Eddie?
The gallant and handsome Prince Eddie.
No, my name's just Eddie, and I'm not a prince. I'm actually a plumber.
And what brings you to this kingdom, Eddie the plumber?
I just came to see this play. It's got a catchy title. I thought it would be good.
Did you travel here on your noble white steed?
No, I drove in an old blue Hyundai. I actually live in an apartment in Cleveland, Ohio.
Mom, I love him. Come, Eddie, we're going to get married.
Married?
Yes, married.
Oh my, what have I done? I need a glass of water.
Here, Mother.
Thank you. That's good, but that's not water. It's the sleeping potion. Well, at least I didn't drink the whole thing.
Yeah, she only drank like 2 halves of it.
I know. I could rub the magic lamp, and I can ask the genie to live happily ever after. Oh, powerful genie, please appear. Genie, I wish to live happily ever after.
No. No more wishes, no more castles or riches or making people fall in love. Why are people always asking me for things? Nobody ever asked me for what I want. You know what I want, do you? I want people to stop asking me for what they want. Being a genie is such a thankless job. I quit!
A woman that doesn't want to do anything? Is tired of working for other people and granting everyone else's wishes? I think I'm in love. Oh, beautiful genie!
Slacker chasing a genie.
My dear, you see, we could still make this work. We could still live happily ever after. Now, Prince Hardrel, Princess Peppermint, here are your potions. Princess Peppermint, you get the gold one. Prince Hardrel, You get the green one. I need to check your mother's notes.
Yours is green. I like green better. I bet it tastes like mint candy.
Well, you can't have it.
Is that troll like totally eating your royal hair dryer?
Whatever, you're so immature. This one looks better anyway. I like the way it glows all golden.
Okay, time to drink up. Wait a minute. You switched the potions?
I feel strange.
The princess is now a frog?
You were going to turn me into a frog? How is that going to help me? Frogs don't even have hair.
Well, speaking of hair, you might want to look in a mirror in about 30 seconds or so.
I must find a mirror.
Now what are we going to do?
And my final point is that we should...
Wait, I could call the Enchanted Depot customer service number.
The king grabbed Prince Hacker's royal smartphone that was conveniently left on the royal sofa.
Greetings, and welcome to Enchanted Depot customer service line. Your call is important to us, so please listen to the following options. If you speak Old English, press 1. If you have a problem with a detective flying broom, press 2. If you purchase a dragon that refuses to eat peasants, press 3. Anything regarding crystal balls or magic wands, press 4. If you're a king whose attempt at a fairy tale has gone terribly wrong, press 5.
That's extremely specific. I'll press 5.
So the king explained his problems to the customer service representative.
That does sound like a problem. So let me get this straight. One daughter's now a frog, the other is in love with a plumber from Cleveland, Ohio. Your wife drank a sleeping potion. One son is in love with a crazy genie, and the other drank a Rapunzel special.
That about sums it up. Please help!
We'll send out one of our top repair fairies. Her name's Glitterbell. She's fast.
They waited, and soon the fairy arrived.
I present to you Miss Fairy Glitterbell.
Oh, Glitterbell, thank you for coming. Do you think you can help? You do? Great. The frog ate Glitterbell? Bad Froggy! Bad Froggy! No, wait, bad princess! Bad Froggy! Now what are we going to do?
Yes, what are we going to do about this? I don't think this is acceptable for a prince. I look like a Wookiee.
I kind of like it.
The king was devastated. The plan was a disaster. He flipped through the fairy tale book, wishing things had gone better. Then he had an idea.
Takeout sounds really good. I could really go for some fried ice and egg rolls.
Then he had an even better idea that was actually relevant to the plot of the story.
I could consult the royal magic mirror.
The king called for the royal magic mirror to be brought to him immediately.
I present to you the royal magic mirror.
Magic mirror, who's not wearing a dress? What can we do to fix this mess?
That's the best rhyme you could come up with? Well, to answer your question, there's a glowing flower that grows on top of a faraway mountain. It blooms once a year. It possesses a magical nectar that has the power to undo spells. However, the flower is guarded by 3 fire-breathing dragons. You'll have to send your greatest warrior on an epic journey to retrieve it.
Ah! Stop chasing me! I just want to be left alone to be free! Magic Mirror, did you just say you were looking for the greatest warrior to go on an epic journey?
Yes, I did. Are you willing to go on this journey?
Don't look at me. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Oh, beautiful genie, come back!
That does seem extremely difficult. Is there any other way?
Let me think. Oh yes, you could also read the instructions that came with the potions.
The instructions? Section 27A, how to undo all spells. Let's see, read the following lines. Powers of goodness come to me and set my family free. Magic mirror, why it's not working?
Oh, wise king, turn the page. The spell continues.
Oh, this is rather involved. Here, hold this. Snap twice into a pirouette. Do it down cool like I'm a jet. Hop 3 times on my biggest foot. Freeze like a robot, stay put. Flap my gills in a fish impression. Do 4 steps in a ballet progression. Throw your money in the wishing wells. Let out the joyous cheers and yells. Blow the trumpets and ring the bells for the spell to end all spell. For the love of Excalibur, you're telling me there's more?
Your Highness.
Sing Rumpelstiltskin like an opera singer. Oh, Rumpelstiltskin. Then slap leather like a gunslinger. Hit the floor and do the worm. Change to the gator, swim and squirm. My breast loosely with some fancy kicking. The Macarena and the funky chicken. One more time, do it with me now. Powers of goodness come to me and set my family free.
Yes, king, work it. Hit that moonwalk. Keep going. Work it, king. Hit the nay-nay. Yes, king, work it. Keep going. You're doing great. Hit that. Yes, king, work it. You're almost done.
Throw your money in the wishing wells. Let out the joyous cheers and yells. Blow the trumpets and ring the bells for the spell to end all spell.
As the king finished the last words, there was lightning bolts, grand plumes of smoke, and many other amazing effects that this production cannot afford. Then, all of a sudden, the spells were undone. Princess Peppermint was no longer a frog. Prince Hargel's hair went back to normal. The love spell was undone, and the queen woke up.
Wait. I need to stop the story right here.
What are you doing? There is no need for fairy intervention.
Yes, there is. I stopped the story because we are right back where we started. The nice king and queen are still stuck with obnoxious, bratty children just like they have been with since the beginning. Nothing's been accomplished.
Oh, my young fairy friend, you are missing the point.
What point?
The spells may be broken, but the experiences they had will change them. And sometimes experience is more powerful than magic.
Watch, my friends, as we do our magic fairy tale dance to gaze upon the conclusion of our story.
I do want to know what happens, but I am not doing that foolish fairy dance.
What happened?
Well, my dear, I managed to undo all the spells.
Wow, I feel great. I think I just need some sleep. I haven't felt this good since we had the children. The children. They're back to their usual charming selves.
Yes, our little royal monsters are probably running amok around the halls, painting graffiti on the walls, and tormenting the royal dragon.
We can't judge ourselves too harshly. We really did try. And besides, I had the most entertaining dream that Princess Peppermint was a frog.
Well, about that.
Your Majesties, there are 3 very angry Enchanted Depot employees here to speak with you about a repair fairy named Glitterbell.
Yes, they are very demanding to speak with you.
Oops, I think Princess Peppermint ate her. Send them in.
I present to you the 3 angry Enchanted Depot employees.
We want Glitterbell back. This is an outrage. We demand action immediately.
Where's Padme or Persephone or Paola, whatever her name is? Have you seen Princess Peppermint?
No, Your Majesty, I have not.
Your Majesties, there's another visitor.
Excuse me, you can't just barge in here and come see the king. Besides, we'd like to do a little trumpet thing when visitors arrive, and I was hoping that maybe...
I have the proper authority to investigate in all fairy tales.
Who are you?
I'm... the fairy tale inspector. King Barnabas, Queen Mildred, you face some very serious charges. There are allegations of conducting a fairy tale without a permit, illegal spells, and attempting to turn someone into a toad.
Actually, it was a frog, and we think she's back to normal.
Ma'am, you still need a permit for that kind of thing. There's also an unauthorized release of a genie. There are many violations that subject fairy abuse, subjecting an audience to bad puns, and a blatant use of forced rhymes. And that's just my first page.
None of this is answering the question of where Glitterbell is. I bet they have her locked up.
We should look around and try to find her.
Look, that bug is back! I am not a bug. I am a fairy. And I was hoping to have a few of those royal cookies.
Aren't you a little large to be a fairy?
I'm just a big bone fairy.
Maybe he ate Glitterbell.
No, my daughter the frog ate Glitterbell.
Stop eating those cookies!
No.
Get back here with those royal cookies!
Where is Glitterbell?
I need some answers, and I need them now.
Everyone started to argue and fight. It was a terrible scene. It was pure royal chaos. That is, until a page named Paige noticed something.
Wait, everybody, look. They seem happy.
You finish attaching the pipes, you turn on the gas, and voila! That's how you install a new, high-efficiency tankless water heater.
I just love it when you talk plumbing. Tell me about that shower fixture story again.
And over there, they look happy too.
I was so claustrophobic in that lamp. It was like the walls were closing on me. I couldn't wait to get out, be free, and experience the world for myself.
You totally complete me.
What's going on?
If I'm not mistaken, I think they might be in love. And I think they might be in love too.
Princess Cinnamon, Prince Slacker, explain to us what's going on.
Mom, Dad, I have some big news.
Well, I have some big news too.
You first.
No, sister, you may go first.
No, brother, please share your news.
No, sister, it is common courtesy that I let you go first.
My lovely brother, I yield the honor to you.
No. This is almost as annoying as when they were fighting. Princess Cinnamon, you go first.
Well, if you insist, my news is that Eddie and I are going to get married. I'm going to be a plumber's wife.
Sister, that is my news too.
You are also going to marry a plumber?
No, Jeannie and I are getting married.
What wonderful news! We shall have a double wedding.
Are you sure the spell wore off?
I'm sure.
Yes, Father. This is the real thing. Once I saw the kindness in Eddie's heart, and he gave me a ride in his blue Hyundai, I just had to make him mine. Besides, you've got to hear him talk plumbing. It's fascinating.
For me, Jeannie and I just connected. Jeannie is tired of working for others and granting everyone else's wishes. She just wants to hang out and be free. That's exactly what I've been looking for in a girl.
You're so sweet to understand me.
Brother, Jeannie, and darling Eddie, let us start planning this grand wedding.
Wait, you forgot about me, the fairy tale inspector, and all of these charges. Oh, who am I kidding? I can't get in the way of love. And if you are interested, I do have a license to preside over weddings.
Yes, our new friend, please join us.
Those aren't the only changes afoot in this castle.
Princess Peppermint, what on earth are you doing?
Oh, hi, Father. I'm sorry. I was lost in thought.
You had a thought?
Yes. Being a frog gave me a lot of time to think. And I realized that I like to think. And once I started thinking, I couldn't stop. I have so many ideas on how to improve the kingdom. Here's a diagram of a solar-powered drawbridge for the royal moat. And here's a mathematical formula to improve the accuracy of our catapults. I just love thinking. Father, I must learn more. And that is why I'm going to attend the Royal University and study advanced mathematics and engineering.
That's wonderful.
The only problem is that ever since I was a frog, I've had a terrible stomach ache.
Someone call a doctor. My brilliant daughter is sick.
Oh, I really don't feel too good. You're safe. It's so good to see you. What's that? I know you were eaten by a frog. Well, I would be upset too. Glitterbell, that's not appropriate language for a fairy, and especially not for this play.
Glitterbell, come in here so you'll be safe.
I feel much better now. I'm so sorry about Glitterbell. Let's take her outside so she can get some fresh air. Excellent idea.
And what has become of my son, Prince Hardrel?
One thing hasn't changed. I still have fabulous hair. But that spell did make me temporarily look hideous. So I was given a glimpse at how you all must feel every day. With that in mind, I've decided to share my gift of unbelievable handsomeness and put a little of it in a jar. I present to you Prince Hardrel's hair gel. Unleash your inner Prince Charming. As a sample and a service to the kingdom, I have already applied some to the servant's hair.
Prince Hardrel's hair gel.
Unleash your inner Prince Charming.
Don't they just look phenomenal?
They look unique.
Unique is a good word choice.
I have opened a hair salon on the far side of the kingdom. Unfortunately, I will need to move out and into a different castle. Goodbye, parents. I will see you during the royal holidays.
I still don't understand how this all happened.
Your Majesties, if I may be so bold to answer that question.
Yes, Pam?
It wasn't the magic that changed your children, it was the experiences they had along the way.
However did you become so wise?
I used the power of observation. And in between scenes, I might have snuck a look at the narrator's notes.
I never noticed we had a narrator.
My heavens, how rude of us. Narrator, would you like a cup of tea?
Oh, no thank you. And so, the Queen continued to praise the royal page named Paige.
You have the kind of worth ethic, keen listening skills, and observations I've been looking for. That's why I'm promoting you to head of the royal army. You are no longer a page named Paige. You are now a knight named Paige.
You got my name right. Thank you, Your Majesty.
The King and Queen were alone at last, and they smiled. In the months and years to come, the King and Queen enjoyed each other's company in a peaceful castle.
Your bonsai tree.
My king, your jigsaw puzzle.
I finally finished my jigsaw puzzle. Well, I'll be a jester in a tutu. It's a cat hanging from a tree, and it says, "Hang in there, baby." That's so clever and funny.
And I do believe I finished this bonsai tree.
The joys of a quiet castle.
Just a wise king.
Just a brilliant queen.
Ruling together in peace and happiness.
Surprisingly, the King and Queen enjoyed their children and relished in their accomplishments. Princess Peppermint graduated with honors from the Royal University.
I'm humbled to be your valedictorian, and I pledge my future to the pursuit of knowledge and the greater good of our kingdom.
That's our daughter.
As for Prince Hardrel, his hair gel made him one of the most successful entrepreneurs in
I might just be one of the most successful entrepreneurs, but I'm definitely the best looking.
More importantly, he only occasionally graced the castle with his presence. And of course, there was a royal double wedding.
I pronounce you husband and wife, and husband and genie. You may now kiss your brides.
Love and happiness, a simple little phrase. Some people understand and others it dismays.
Love and happiness, it's so easy to say, but sometimes it's hard to find when we've lost our way.
Love and happiness, two things that can't be bought. It's not a lesson that we learn or something
Come on. You know. You brought a copy for everyone. What we're missing.
Do you want to hold a flower?
Princess Peppermint. Wait. You're an 8th grader too. Come on.
Sean here.
Hey. Other behind you. There.
Hi. What's up?
Now that we have everyone, thank you to everyone for coming and supporting our production. What you saw today wouldn't have been possible without all of the amazing people who put so much time and effort into our show. Being in these shows multiple times has shown me and all the other 8th graders how much thought goes into it. We truly have so many people to thank for putting the show together, from student volunteers to parents who give up their time to make our production flow smoother.
Thank you, Miss O, for everything you have done for us. All of the hours you have put in for this play have made it one of the best plays we have done in the middle school. Thank you so much for doing this for us. It was one of the best theater experiences we've ever had, and thank you for what you put into the show.
This show was so much fun to perform, and it would not have been the same without our wonderful choreographer. The songs in the show are so lively, and it would not be the same if Miss Rebecca didn't put so much work into them. Even when she's not helping us with the dance, she's just such a wonderful person, and the care she has for us in this show is so apparent. It's such a joy to get to work with you in these shows. Thank you so much.
Mr. Dave, you have done so much for us and rarely get any recognition. You have done so much for this production, let alone this school. Up in the booth. You have spent many hours training kids who have never touched equipment before, even more setting up and cleaning up. Even from way up in the tech booth, you help in these productions is undeniable. I'm sure the audience enjoyed actually being able to hear us. You were so important to this show and all of the ILS productions. Thank you so much.
I want to wish a special thank you to Miss McCulloch. Every year on pasta night, I manage to get pasta on my pastel dress every year. And every year she makes it so clean, I can't. But thank you so much for putting all the effort you put into the costumes, and it wouldn't be the same without you.
To Miss Bauman and Miss Blanche, who also worked on costuming, their excitement is it's so noticeable. We love them so much. To the audience, please look around. Have a look around. The ensemble, they're dressed, they look nice. That wouldn't have happened without Miss McCulloch, Miss Bauman, and Miss Blanche. They put in so many hours outside of the show, and just thank them so much.
I would like to thank all of the PTO parents who volunteered and helped all of us backstage and with dinners and for all the snacks. And we love you guys. Please come back.
PTO. Snacks is back.